Welcome back to the Roundtable podcast. As always, I'm your host, Sam Epper. Here with me, I have Nate and Zach. It's been a minute, not gonna lie. Last time I recorded, it was like late January. So,
And we
yeah, it is
April 13th.
We're well into April, and probably not good for a podcast that has 2 episodes. Just go on a hiatus like that, but we're still out here.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
We are in fact cooking on this.
Oh, yeah.
So, first, I don't have a whole lot of questions lined up, but I do have a certain section in this I think is going to take the bulk of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, first question is like, I was thinking about this earlier. Is there any hobbies that you think that like people would not know about you, or like something that like you want to share, for example? Some sort of secret thing, hidden talent, I don't care what it is.
I mean, I snowboard. A lot of people don't know that.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of people don't snowboard. We're in Indiana.
That is
Not-
true.
not
Where
the
even
most
do you
snow.
snowboard, by the way?
Well-
I've never asked you that, but
Well, we go to like Paoli, which is up north, and then there's also Perfect North, which is also up north.
yeah, I kind of
but
figured that out. But...
There's also a lot of times we go once a year to either Michigan, Wisconsin, somewhere up there,
Mm-hmm.
and spend a weekend, something like that, snowboarding. It's a fun hobby.
How long have
Okay.
you been snowboarding? Like,
Since I was probably like 10. So I mean, not like since I was a toddler. No, not like that.
do you go
But,
often, or is this just like just I don't know,
I mean, I go a few times a year, at least try to. Last time, obviously, my brother broke his arm.
You're
so,
there for like what, an hour?
Yeah, we snowboarded for 40 minutes. Went down the slope 1.5 times. And
There you
had
go.
to drive home.
There you go.
Nice, perfect
Amazing.
vacation.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's like a lot of hobbies that people just don't know about.
you're
me,
just
but
pretty transparent.
I feel like I'm a pretty transparent guy, but my biggest hobby is I just love to golf.
It's a good
Like
one.
I'll probably go golfing tomorrow.
Nice. Where are you gonna go?
Well, I have a golf pass to Forest Park,
Ah, nice.
so
Nice.
it's like
Park, of
you pay
course.
$1 and then you just
Mhm.
play.
Well, because last year me and Kenny went golfing in April, and so we're like, we're gonna go April again, and so we literally were planning yesterday or that we're gonna go tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
at Mark's at 1-ish.
Mark's
so-
is a
Mark's is
that's an experience.
It's an experience.
it
It's
is
gonna
an
be
experience.
busy, but it's where we went last time. We're like, it's easy. We hadn't planned it like before yesterday, so we're
Yeah.
like, we'll just go.
Mark's Part 3 is an experience.
It is.
If you don't know what Mark's Part 3 is, it's the crappiest little course in A1 2.
It's okay though. It's got charm to it.
It has charm, but it's
Yeah.
rough.
Well,
My favorite course, I like just last year is when I really got into golfing again.
Mhm.
Because like whenever I was little, I loved it, and
Yeah.
then kind of grew out, and then I'm back into it now. So my favorite course I played is Holman. in Terre Haute.
yeah.
Holman's good.
I want to eventually either go to what's it called? It's in Jasper. I forgot the name of it, but it's a PGA course.
Oh, no.
Or I want to go to the French Lake courses that are really,
Oh,
really
the
nice
really
up
nice
there.
ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to go to Home and Links. I think it was over spring break.
Mhm.
Well, we went to Mark's first, and then it was like super packed, so
Yeah.
we left. We went to Home and Links,
Mhm.
and then that was also super packed, and we were like, we're not going to spend this much money.
Yeah.
So we went to Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
So I think I ended up
on
driving.
the other side of Great Dane.
Yeah,
it's Oak Ridge.
I think I drove more than I played golf that day. Because we only ended up playing 9 holes. I think I drove like an hour and a half total. We
Ooh.
played 9 holes, and then we left because
Yeah.
it was starting to, like, the sun was starting to set. We're like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna lose.
yeah.
It was all right though, you know.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about March Madness, but a little too late for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with, how much have you guys been watching NBA this year? I don't know if you guys have been watching a ton, or at least like keeping up with it on Instagram.
I watch a game here and there. I don't really keep up with it though.
I just wanted to know if you guys had any sort of playoff outlook or any opinions.
I just don't like watching the NBA
That I
anymore.
understand
So
that.
that's my thing. It's
Because
like,
after watching March Madness, I went back and I was like, I'm
This
gonna
isn't
wait till the playoffs.
yeah, like I'm.
That's kind of how I am.
I'll watch a little bit of the playoffs. I'll watch
Mhm.
all the finals because like I like watching the playoffs because like the players are actually playing for
matter.
something.
Yeah,
It matters.
It matters.
But-
Low key though, in season tournament, I don't know if you guys were watching.
I did watch that because the Pacers were kind of going crazy.
Halliburton was going really crazy.
I really enjoyed watching that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something different about like college athletics.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
Like
It's a different environment, especially.
College, the closest comparison I would make is football, but it's still two different beasts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like basketball is two opposite ends of the spectrum. Like in college, I feel like every game it's all or nothing. Like they're putting it all out there on the floor.
Yeah.
And in NBA, you have guys sitting 20 games.
It's true too. Yeah, we went to a Pacers game a while back, and it was crazy, like the amount of empty seats there were. Because like you'll look, and actually there was a thing I saw on Instagram the other day, and it was the Wizards. So Billy Donovan was coaching from a courtside seat. All like there was a whole line of them that were just not taken. It is kind of crazy. He was coaching from a courtside seat, which is wild, but you know it is the Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, amazing team the Wizards are.
Yeah, you know, everyone just wants to be like the Wizards.
Yes.
I have Celtics though for champions, but I don't know if you guys have.
I haven't been watching a ton, but I do play basketball and I enjoy, but my favorite player to watch right now is Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah,
He's the one player that I've
on
watched
and off the court. He's amazing.
I've watched the same amount of Pacers games as I have Timberwolves games just because I love Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
That's fair.
my problem with Pacers is I have League Pass and you can't watch it because they block out the local games, and so I've watched 4 Pacers games.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Most of them in season tournament, which
Yeah, I didn't know that.
it sucks, but it's like they're in the playoffs. So
At
I'll
least
watch
you're
it.
getting a lot of like the Oklahoma City games.
That's
and
true.
All of
Yeah,
those
that's true.
games.
I did go to Pacers Oklahoma City game a couple weeks ago. I think it was. That game was pretty good, but yeah. I think I started this, and if not, I thought about starting this segment. I think I did start it because I remember me and Duke talking about slippers for like 15 minutes. But
It's way too
it was like Sam suggests.
Oh yeah,
So I had like
I do
one
remember
thing I was
that.
going to talk
I remember
about.
watching that.
I was listening.
I was driving home yesterday because I had to be at school at 8:15 to like 10:30.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had an ISMA thing for a band, and it's always crazy. I don't know if you guys are like, if you can see it from like your house, but like I pulled in the driveway and I get out of my car. It's crazy, like all the stars that are out. I don't know if you see it. It's insane. I was on my drive home and I was like, this is crazy.
For sure.
So like my recommendation is star watching or stargazing because there was a whole like I think the month of August or September, I can't remember if it was pre or post surgery. I'd get a chair and I'd sit outside for like 30 minutes, listen to music because it's nice.
On stargazing, we go on vacations and we went to Bryce Canyon, and it's considered one of the darkest places in America. And they always recommend do stargaze. So one night we went out there at like 1 o'clock, and it's just the sky is so cool.
That's
just,
so crazy.
Just covered
Because like
stars.
the view from here is pretty nice, but I can't imagine somewhere where it's like
Yeah.
just you can.
So
see
it's like I know you live out here in the country. Nate, whenever he's with his dad, he lives in the middle of Timbuktu.
Yeah.
What is it, like 1,000 acres?
No, it's
Feels like it.
Yeah,
It feels like 1,000
it's
acres, but it's like
150.
150.
Still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I live in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
I live in Deer Creek. I live on Central. It's straight light pollution.
Well, yeah,
Maybe.
because it's hard. It's hard because like even like when I left the parking lot in Northview, you can't see anything.
No,
But,
and then
like,
you hit a point where it's just
if I
stars.
like once I leave like because I have like 10 minutes from school.
Yeah.
Like if once I'm like 5 minutes out, you can start to see it. But like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
That was all I had for that.
Yeah.
Just some music talk. I was gonna talk about the whole Future Metro thing, but we already talked about
Yeah.
that. So just like favorite artist, genre, whatever. Thought we kicked that off. You know, you guys got a top 3. I'll give you a top 3.
Top
both of
3.
you. Both of you.
Well,
You got it.
recently, I used to listen to a lot more hip hop and that type of stuff. Recently, I've been listening to just a lot of country.
Country.
Just
Okay.
a lot of. I made my own country like playlist. It's not like a lot of super popular people. There's a lot of Zach Bryan,
Of course.
Coulter Wall, Dylan Gossett, Eddie Flint. A lot of smaller artists.
Yeah.
But I really like how they sound. Tyler Childers, not near small.
Not near
Oh, yeah,
small, but
No, but still, great artists. I've been listening to a lot like that type of country. It's like I don't know. It's almost like a folk, like
it's called Americana.
Americana. Yeah,
As like the subgenre of
Yeah.
country it is.
that's what I've been listening to a lot recently.
Mine's weird because like mine changes throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like during winter, during basketball season, it's a lot of like Drake, Broadway, Post Malone, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Right now, spring, summer, it's a lot more like Hardy, Morgan Wallen, Zach
Yeah.
Bryan, all of those people. And then like I've been listening to a lot of Khalid recently for no
Oh, yeah.
reason.
I like Khalid.
Khalid's alright.
A
I
lot
haven't
of his
listened
old
to a lot
like
of him, but-
2017 stuff,
Mhm.
like Young Dumb Broke, Location, all of
I
those.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
But No, it really just depends on the time. So like right now, I'm probably gonna be listening to a lot more country than usual.
Yeah.
For sure.
It definitely goes through phases. Like I know, I think it was like early this year I had a big like soul and R&B phase. I'm getting back into hip hop now, but it's like it'll go through phases. And what I did, I think I've mentioned this before, I'll go through like months. I had like starting June 2021, I've had like what songs I've been listening to that month, like a monthly recap. And then it's gone all the way to now. And you can just like see it progress. It's kind of crazy. Here, where's my phone?
Yeah, no, my recap like completely just flipped.
Yeah,
Went
I
from,
know
like-
mine is like crazy.
It went from like J. Cole, Kendrick, like all that type of stuff to just Zach Bryan, Dylan Gossett, Coulter Wall.
It's good to have a variety too.
Yeah, and that's one
Oh,
thing I've noticed is like my music taste has broadened as I've gotten older.
Oh, for sure.
Like here we go back to 2019, Lil Uzi Vert, Denzel Curry, Lil Tecca, Lil TJ, Logic,
Lil's in
Trippie
there.
Redd, Ski Mask, A Boogie, Logic, Corday, Metro, and then we go to 2023, and it's Zach Bryan, Kanye, Morgan, Drake, Kanye, Drake, Riley Green, Morgan, Zach Bryan, Drake, and it's a lot more like I have the Killers on here,
Oh,
yeah.
The Weeknd.
I love The Weeknd.
Well, it's crazy because last month I have March 2024. I have Marvin Gaye, D'Angelo, Michael Jackson.
I blame the Marvin Gaye on your research project.
Kind of though, like kind of that was it. Like when I started this, I had a couple of his albums playing, and I was like, well, I think that's what I started it. Is I was in a phase kind of, and so I was like, that's what I'll do it on, not knowing what wormhole and like what rabbit hole I was getting into.
Because I remember we were sitting in the front of Walton's class, and you look at me and you go, "I can never listen to his music."
like
this
this will never be the same thing again. Because like you hear his music and it's like we should stop killing each other, do peace, and then it's like gets killed by his dad.
Yeah,
by like point blank in his bedroom, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Suffers
This
from
man is
depression,
yeah.
drug addiction.
But no, yeah, it's like Marvin Gaye, Chance the Rapper, Michael Jackson, got a Billy Joel on here,
Hey, there's no good.
Bruno Mars, Arctic Monkeys, and then this month it's Jay-Z, Drake, U2, Bruno Mars, D'Angelo. So yeah, it's a pretty big variety. I kind of bounce around from month to month.
Yeah.
For sure.
I will say my there's like two people that I can listen to all year round,
Yeah.
and that's the Killers.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Killers for no other reason. I just
Yeah.
love them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can always listen to like Kanye.
Yeah.
Like those are my two I can always listen to. Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan's like off and on, like so like from now until October.
Yeah.
I'll listen to him all the time. But like once we get to like December, maybe a couple songs here or there, but it's mainly out of my rotation.
What are your thoughts on newer Kanye?
New Kanye. All right.
Okay, separating like you can
Separating the music from the artist.
talk if you want to talk
Yes.
about the person or the music, I don't care. Whatever you want to interpret that question as, I'm fine. Actually, I feel like the person goes without being said. I feel like we should all just pretty much agree he's a terrible person.
Yeah,
he's not the greatest person.
We can just like nod our head in agreement. That
Yeah,
Kanye
we can
might
just kinda,
have,
like
a few issues he needs to work
It's
out.
that
Well-
he's just a mentally unstable man nowadays.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's been that since like 2016.
Yes,
I feel like since the release of Life of Pablo, he's just kind of been like a
off the
downward.
rails. Like
Yes.
I feel like you really start to see it on Ye. Like the
Yeah.
mental side of Kanye starting to
Deteriorate.
because me personally, I think if Donda was shorter, I think it would be a top 5 Kanye album.
Mhm.
It's just way too long.
It's really long.
It's so long.
all the
It's
part
excessive.
twos.
Like here,
yeah,
Donda Deluxe is 2 hours and 11 minutes.
yeah, like that's wild.
32
That's
songs.
just
And my problem with long albums is like it can be a great album, and like if it's long, I probably won't notice. Like there's a Stevie Wonder album. I think it's an hour and 48 minutes. It's a perfect album. It's a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't care that it's long. But if it's something like that where it's like it's good but it's not great, it's the length is going to be a problem.
it kind of annoys you.
Like
Yeah,
the first
it's like,
time
can I
I
just be
listened
done
to
with this,
it, I
please?
just thought it was dragging on and dragging on and dragging. I'm like, he could have ended this 4 songs ago. No,
Yeah.
a
Great.
9 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Mhm.
Jesus is King. I think there's a couple good songs on there.
See, I thought that was his worst album until he released the Vultures projects.
Yeah, I kind of.
I'm personally not a fan.
I haven't listened to the rest of Vultures.
I wasn't a big fan of Vultures either.
I've listened to Vultures 1. I haven't listened to 2. Isn't it on YouTube right now?
It's on YouTube. I thought it was slightly better, but like it's
Not-
still not above a 3. in my opinion.
The thing with that though
Out of 10, that is.
There's a couple good songs on Vultures, but I think then since there's like one or two good songs, they're gonna get replayed.
I like the
death.
I like the
Exactly,
second half of
exactly.
Talking. I like Burn, obviously. I feel like Carnival does
Carnival's
have
just
its
that-
moments.
Carnival's just that like party banger, club banger that's like gonna be on repeat.
See, I think I liked it.
Exactly.
I thought it was alright the first time I listened to it because it was one of the standouts. The second time I listened to it, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good. Third time I listened to it, I was like, Kanye wrecks this song. Like, if
Yeah.
Kanye wasn't on it, I think it'd be better. But
I can agree with that because like the thing with Kanye is after I would say Kids See Ghost,
I think it's kind of very hit or miss.
very hit or miss. Like on Donda with what's it called? The one with Playboy Cardi.
Off the Grid.
Off the grid.
Off
Yeah.
the Grid. He snaps
That
on
was
that
that
one.
might be my favorite
does kinda
new
go crazy.
age Kanye song.
Yeah, I
It's
like
a
that. That's a
very
good song.
good.
It's so good.
But then you get to same album on like Jail. I think Jay-Z carries Jail.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though about Donda, I think my favorite part about Donda is it's so aux like safe. You can play it anywhere.
True.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate about it. Like
That is nice.
what's the Lauryn Hill sample one? Is it Believe What I Say? Is that what it's called?
Maybe.
It's the one that samples Lauryn Hill. I'm trying to think.
Mhm.
I have it liked. Give me a moment. But that one's really good. I like Moon as like an atmospheric song.
That is a very good like late night drive.
Yeah.
You're done with the day. You're just going home. Windows down.
Yes,
it's just
dude.
you.
Just
vibes.
dark.
Yeah. Dark, you and vibes.
That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Everyone can agree that
It's Believe What I Say. That's the song I'm thinking of.
I think the thing with Kanye though is everyone can agree the first three albums,
That's an
That's a
insane
perfect
run.
trilogy.
That is an insane run.
perfect
Oh,
trilogy to
absolutely
start your
stupid.
career is insane.
How'd you guys rank them? Those three,
Um,
if you had to.
number 3 late registration, number 2 college dropout, number 3 graduation.
I can
And
respect
will
that.
die on
I think.
I love Graduation. I think I'd probably go with that same one.
Graduation is my favorite Kanye album, but it's my favorite out of the 3.
I.
But I think late registration is good, but it is the weakest out of all 3.
See, yeah, I really don't want to put late registration at 3 because I think it's so slept on. But it's like
It's
The other two
it's
are
the
so
college
good.
dropout.
one of
and
them has to.
graduation.
One of them has to be last.
The other
Yes.
two are so good.
And the other two, I feel like they switch so much because it just depends on what you want. If you want like,
Stadium
if you want
music.
purely like bar for bar rap, you can
want
go for College Dropout.
But if you want
like,
stadium big music,
like if you want hype or like I Wonder,
I
like,
Wonder is like
Flashing
okay.
Lights.
I Wonder is my favorite song of all time.
Seriously,
Of all time?
I think Flashing Lights. Is
Okay,
better.
but you got to hear the story of how I first heard this song.
Okay,
So I was,
go right ahead.
I was like, I was to know who Kanye was, but I was really getting into Kanye at the time. I was in the gym at Northview. Because I always connect my speakers and just play music.
Oh, is it just you in there?
It's just me in the school by myself, or with my dad because he was rebounding.
Yeah.
I Wonder comes on. It comes on the speakers.
You're
and
just
I'm
like, yeah. That song was mind blowing.
it's the first time you hear it. It's like,
Well, yeah, because I don't know if you've heard the song that it samples. I liked that song
haven't.
for a while. For like a while, I thought I liked that one better. I think it kind of flips. Right now, it's I Wonder. I would say it's better, but like it's close. It's crazy how I called it my song and then got sampled, and the other song is more popular.
yeah, that one's kind of crazy.
That is a little bit wild.
It's like you
Yeah.
can't take this song from me, and then
It's my song.
it's my song.
I
Come on,
Wonder.
Kanye. No, I think Flashing Lights, like in my opinion, the way you feel about I Wonder is how I feel about Flashing Lights. Like just this, I feel like it fits in many different situations. Like I feel like I Wonder is this like atmospheric song. I can play Flashing Lights if I want like a late night drive song, if I want a hype song, if I just want something to like turn off my brain and think to.
Yeah.
Like it's
Versatility.
And the thing with Flashing
Versatility,
Lights
Yes.
is in different context, it can be any type of like vibe you want.
yeah.
Exactly.
The thing about I Wonder too is like I think where Flashing Lights is the edge is I feel like I can just listen to the beat of Flashing Lights. I Wonder I feel like needs Kanye. I feel like I can just listen to Flashing Lights instrumental and it's
Yeah. Well, that's because like Flashing Lights' instrumental is a top 3 Kanye beat
yeah.
ever. Doesn't matter the album.
Yeah.
Ever. But my favorite, I'll end on this. My favorite Kanye album right now is My Beautiful.
That's a good one. That one I feel like towards the end it kind of falls off. Like you have Blame Game, which I think if it wasn't 7 minutes long,
Yes, dude. That's my problem. I blame.
why
Game.
is the skit on the end there? Like,
Because it's Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Chris
Blame
Rock
Game-
ruined one of the songs on the Space Jam
Like I was
soundtrack.
listening to My Beautiful, like, because I've heard all the songs on it,
Yeah.
but I listened to it all the way through.
Mhm.
I get to Blame Game, never heard of it, never heard it. Hear John Legend on it. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be my favorite song on the
Yeah.
album.
And then
And it just keeps going.
it keeps
and
going.
going.
Let's
and
play the
going.
Blame Game, and it just keeps going. And I'm like, John Legend, please.
And that's the thing. Blame Game tried to do what Runaway mastered.
yes,
I think Runaway, I can listen to the full 9 minutes and not feel like 9 minutes.
yeah,
Blame Game feels like it drags on.
absolutely. And it's only like 7 minutes compared to the
It's
9
2 minutes
minutes.
shorter.
What is crazy to me, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I had heard half that album before I actually listened to it.
And you don't realize
Power, All of the Lights.
Mhm.
Trying to think what else is
I
on
can pull
there.
up all the songs real quick. I
But
have
it's
Kanye's
so
page
hit
still
heavy.
pulled up.
Dark Fantasy.
I mean,
Runaway,
it's just
obviously.
banger.
It's
Banger
crazy.
after banger.
Yeah, here, let's just start. Dark
Yeah.
Fantasy, Gorgeous Power, All the Lights, Monster, So Appalled, Devil in a New Dress, Runaway.
Oh.
First 9 songs, I think you could make an argue for every single one except for maybe So Appalled to be a 10 out of 10.
yeah.
But then, like, Hell of a Life, Blame Game, Lost in the World, Who Will Survive in America, I think
Well, that
they're
last one's just a
decent.
skit, but
Yeah,
it just kind of is like a
yeah.
epilogue of.
I think if he
Lost
ended
in the
it
Woods.
stronger, it would be considered the greatest hip-hop album of all time.
I
I
think
could
it's up
see
there for
that,
me.
for
I would
sure.
give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say
Um,
9.95 for me.
Mhm. Well, because what's the best song on there though? What do y'all think?
He's gonna say Runaway. Everyone says Runaway. No, it's
Not
not,
for
Runaway.
me. Not for me. It's not Runaway.
I think Runaway is one of the best Kanye songs ever.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, All the Lights is just
Yes, that's mine. It's how is it? It's like it goes from like this hype to like towards the end. It's like I don't even know what word to describe.
like hearing All
It's
the
like-
Lights for the first time and you hear Rihanna and then like the
Well, it's
70 other
crazy because
artists.
it's like hidden
Oh,
features.
there's so
Yeah,
many people.
there-
There's so many.
There's Elton John.
Elton John, Drake's on it.
for like a line, but
Yeah, but like there's so many just huge artists on it, and
yeah.
it's like
and it's just crazy.
it feels
how-
like this just like ensemble of just hip hop, R&B, just
Yeah.
greatness.
I might be tripping, but was that on one of the 2Ks?
It probably.
yeah,
Surely-
2K14.
Yeah, I'm like
dude,
surely it's on
I
a
remember
2K.
on the Xbox 360 playing, and then like that song would come on.
Yeah, dude, it's
Top
insane.
memory.
It
dude.
sounds
Absolutely.
like all of the lights on 2K14 is kind of like what Time Flies on Madden 20 is.
Dude, okay, the
Yes,
2K14
dude.
soundtrack is so good.
is that? I'm not.
It's got here. Let me pull it
hold,
up,
hold
'cause
on.
It's,
Is
it
2K14 LeBron James cover?
Yeah,
Yeah.
LeBron
Miami Heat
James
LeBron?
playlist, pretty much. Yeah,
Yes,
Yup.
yes.
That's
that
one
one
of the
is
best
so
2Ks.
good.
Oh, that
Like, let me
2Ks is
read
amazing.
off this list because it's actually insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember "Lost" by Coldplay. That is
I
an
love
amazing
Coldplay,
song.
too.
Get
Very good
Lucky,
song.
Daft
Coldplay's
Punk.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Not Afraid, Eminem, which like I don't know if you
Yeah.
like it or dislike it, but
It's
um,
it's,
It's
Can't-
whatever.
yeah,
Can't Stop
yeah.
Me by Jadakiss.
Wow.
The Ruler's Back, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Now or Never, Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
Hate Me
Alright.
Now, Nas. In the Air Tonight,
Cook.
Phil Collins.
Cook.
Clint Eastwood, Gorillaz.
Cook.
Okay.
Started from the bottom, Drake.
Dude, the
Wow.
Gorillaz don't get enough. Like the
Oh,
Gorillaz
such
is
a-
one guy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so,
one guy.
that's so
He
impressive.
doesn't get enough.
it's like like the
credit.
virtual band thing.
Yeah.
like
I feel
dude,
like
it's
if he
insane.
if he had a face, he might get more credit, but then at the same time, it kind of.
But I will
defeats
say though,
the
it reaches
whole
this like
thing.
niche market where you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about them aging out per se.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
I don't know. And then the standout song, which might be like a top 3 song for me all time. Do you guys remember what "Who Do We Think We Are" sounds like? John Legend. Because that is like maybe top 3 song for me of all time.
What is it? Who do you?
"Who Do We Think We Are," John Legend, Rick Ross.
What does it sound like?
It's
I'm pulling it.
very the whole album that it's like from, it sounds very like. But yeah, he's playing it if you want to try to listen to it.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That is like a
That's a
top
good
3 song
song.
for me
That's a
because
good
the whole
song.
album that's on,
Uh-huh.
I heard that song before I heard the album because of 2K.
Yeah.
But the whole album that's on, that's like one of my favorite albums because it's got a lot of like, well, most of it sounds like that. I don't know. It's just really good. It's a
Yeah.
very good like, I don't know what the right word to use is, but it's a very It's a very sexy album, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it's like
It's John Legend. That word's fine.
I guess it
Yes,
works. I don't know.
It is John Legend. That's kind
It's
of,
John Legend. We can use that
It's
wording.
it's just a very nice sounding album.
Mhm.
It's very like pleasing to the ears.
Uh-huh.
yes.
Like I feel like you can listen to it like I'm trying to find the right way to word it. Like heartbreak or like in a relationship.
You can
I feel
just
like
listen to it all the time.
Yeah, like I feel like it fits any sort
It
of
fits any
situation like that.
relationship.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Love in the Future, in case you're wondering. It's
Okay.
definitely worth a listen if you ask me. But
Yeah.
all right, I had Game of the Day, another segment that I haven't touched in like months.
It's
This
okay.
is what I was thinking was going to take like 30 minutes.
Uh,
In the honor of late March Madness, I have a
Ooh.
bracket set up, which is what
Uh-huh.
I was finishing when you guys got
yeah,
here.
yeah.
We have the snack foods bracket.
Oh.
No.
All right. Here
Of
we
course, since it's a podcast, I want you guys to talk through your thoughts.
Yeah, of
I will be a
course.
tiebreaker
Yes,
if
Of
the thing
course.
arises.
Of course.
But we have
This is-
16 teams on both sides.
This is like some
so-
hive mind type stuff. Have you
That's
ever watched Hive
yes,
Mind on?
This is
dude. I
huge.
love Hive
I
Mind,
love
bro.
Hive Mind.
That's
Hive Mind is
amazing.
so funny. That's where I actually was thinking about it. I was
Uh-huh.
like,
This is like the
dude,
greatest Kanye songs of all time
Oh my
bracket.
gosh, bro.
dude, Hive Mind is so
Greatest
hilarious.
bits of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start off with maybe a heavy hitter. I don't know.
Mm.
Fruit snacks versus popcorn.
Fruits.
If you want to give your opinions on here.
Me personally, I'm a big popcorn guy. I eat popcorn way more than I should. I love popcorn.
Absolutely.
I grew up on popcorn. For me, it's popcorn.
For me, it's fruit snacks, but I will
Ooh.
give credit
Okay,
to popcorn.
already.
For popcorn. Popcorn is a very situational snack.
It's true.
The thing is, whenever it's in the right situation, oh,
Dude, popcorn has versatility though. Caramel
thing-
corn, cheese, and
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
caramel
we're
popcorn.
including caramel corn and stuff.
Yeah, just
That
like
is a type of
I'm just in like if I say like donuts is on here
You
at
can
some
put some
point. Like I
garlic
mean like
salt
any
on
sort of form of the thing. If you want to,
If you
Wait. Are fruit snacks and gushers two different things?
I do have gushers on here, but I will change that for the sake of like the broadness of this. I feel like it's kind of an unfair match if I keep them separate.
Because I was gonna say, if you keep gushers out of fruit snacks, it's
No.
popcorn 1,000%. Gushers though, oh my god, oh my.
All right,
Gushers
so
are so
are we
good.
split here on this? If you guys want to
It's-
sway, if you guys
for-
want to sway one another, I'm fine with
For
that.
me,
if you want to make your case.
for me, it's gushers versus caramel corn.
That's fair.
Because popcorn, like just buttered popcorn,
Mhm.
is situational.
yeah,
Movie theater, watching movies, watching TV at home, amazing.
yeah,
I just can't eat it as a snack on its own.
That's
But
fair.
caramel corn,
Mhm.
caramel corn, it's got that nice sweet, savory, salty. Like it's very versatile.
hmm
I cannot eat a full box of gushers without hating myself after, but I can eat a bag of caramel corn without hating myself later.
Yeah.
So I will be
Well,
picking
have
caramel
you
corn.
seen the like? Have you seen like the? I think Welch's has like the juiceful fruit snacks where instead of just
Yes.
being like flavored, it's got like actual juice inside of it.
Those are good.
They're
I've had
so
those.
good, man.
I hate to see fruit snacks out this early, but I'm going.
Me too,
popcorn.
but like, it's
caramel
popcorn.
corn's just so good.
It's
I
so
was gonna
good.
say,
So
too,
good.
like I grew up with like a popcorn machine. Like whenever you
That's
get, like,
different.
whenever
Okay.
You get like you can like get all the different stuff and like
Yeah.
make your own. Dude, it's so
Yeah,
good.
it's
It's so good.
I
Alright.
love popcorn machine popcorn, but microwavable popcorn does get the job done from time to time.
it's true. I
Blasto
actually
butter?
had some last night.
Blasto
not gonna
butter
lie,
is
but-
that.
All right, next round matchup, we got donuts versus ice cream.
ice cream.
As a snack, ice cream.
I agree with that. I will say though about donuts, actually,
Again-
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Again,
I
donuts
started
is a
that.
very situational player.
That's
it's
true.
just like-
it is true.
It's the
Yeah.
context. I
if
feel
you
like
have the right donut though,
if
it
you get the
goes
right
crazy.
donut, it's amazing. But I don't know, dude. Like after a long day, you get that ice cream after.
It don't matter what type of ice cream either. Just ice cream.
All right, we'll segue off this real quick. What's your favorite ice cream?
Ooh,
Okay.
this is
If I had
tough.
to pick like one.
And we're just talking like Breyers, Edie's,
Yeah. If I
Ben
had to
and
pick-
Jerry, just like out of the
If I had to
frozen
pick
section.
like one. So there's two. Actually, there's two that are tied for me.
I have one specific.
Either Moose Tracks, I love Moose Tracks.
Mhm.
Moose Tracks is amazing, or Superman ice cream, which they don't sell many places anymore. But that is. So
I
good.
What
always
is
see
it?
it in the big party tubs.
What is
Yes.
like? What is it?
It's
I don't
like
even know.
it's
I don't-
lit-
I
it's
don't.
just called Superman, and it's three different. It's kind
It's
of like
blue,
Neapolitan,
yellow,
but
and
it's blue, yellow, and pink.
Hmm.
It's so good.
It's
but
amazing.
you don't have no idea what it is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Sam?
It's like mystery flavor, like the dum dums.
mystery meat at school.
Yes.
You guys might think I'm crazy, I am a sucker for just plain chocolate. Nothing
nothing
else.
wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's not
nothing
bad.
else.
It gets the job done.
Like just plain chocolate.
As long as you don't say mint.
Like there,
chocolate.
like I will go to like a Culver's.
I'm not gonna say mint chocolate chip, but that's top 3 ice cream. I'm sorry.
Like I will just go to Culver's and I'll just get like a plain chocolate shake or like a Dairy Queen, I'll
There's
just get a
nothing
plain
wrong with
chocolate
that.
shake.
It,
Like
it gets the job done.
I would
That's
rather
a
have
good-
plain chocolate
I
most
am.
of the time.
If you two have never had this, you need to go and get a pint of Ben and Jerry's Tonight Dough.
I've never had
Oh.
Tonight Dough.
Oh,
Like what is it?
it's chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
chocolate and vanilla ice cream with cookie dough, peanut butter. It's just a whole bunch of just. I don't even know what's all in it. I think there's brownie bites in it.
Oh my god.
Like it's just a conglomerate of stuff,
Just
but
a
it is just
cluster.
amazing.
Look on the back, 1,000 calories per serving. Just
See, but the thing is, it comes in pints, and I've ate 2 pints in one day,
that sounds.
and I
crazy.
have no
Sounds
like
healthy.
I have no problem with that in myself. Okay. Back to the
All right, moving
bracket.
on. Continuing through the first round. I'm trying to see what I wrote here. I wrote really small and fast.
Yeah, it's
so,
okay.
I have Talkies versus Fudge Rounds.
Fudge rounds.
Fudge rounds.
I hate
Fudge rounds,
Talkies.
Yeah, me too. I don't
Like
get the
I
hype.
like Talkies. I like spicy stuff. But
I like spice. I like
fudge rounds or fudge rounds.
Fudge Rounds are so
fudge
good.
rounds are better, and Chester's hot fries are just better than Talkies in every single way.
I just don't like hot chips, I think.
I don't know. I might take Talkies over Chester hot fries personally.
You're just weird.
Also, I feel like Talkies definitely are getting a bad reputation with the people that just bring
Yeah,
Talkies
that is
to
true.
school. I mean, like, I don't like them,
Whenever I
but,
see
like, just a bag of Talkies.
someone carrying all of their
That's so
stuff,
true,
and they just got a bag of
It's
the,
like, why?
and it's never normal Talkies. It's always blue Fuego.
Yes, the
Why?
blue
Why?
Fuego.
Why are you eating blue Talkies in school?
Like, why do you, like, what makes you think, like, how is it convenient for you to just carry around a bag of blue Talkies?
Another like minus to Talkies is the only good flavor of Talkies is the original red ones.
Mm-hmm.
The others are just
I barely even like that, to be honest. Like,
I like
they're
them
okay.
personally.
They're
Yeah.
mid. I would say they're mid.
Yeah.
I'm still taking fudge rounds. Though.
Yeah. Fudge Rounds gets an easy walk here. Next, we have Gummy Bears versus Nerds.
Are we
This-
talking all
Yeah,
nerds?
we're
Yeah.
counting nerd clusters.
Like, Nerd Clusters.
All right,
Nerds.
nerd clusters. Nerd
Nerds.
clusters.
Really?
Nerds.
Wow.
That is my favorite candy of all time.
Nerd clusters are
I have
They're good, but just think about Gummy Bears. Like, think about Almanies, think about
Albanese.
Haribo.
Albanese and Haribo are good, but gummy clusters just absolutely knock
That's
it out
fair.
of the water.
I will say, though,
might make me feel like crap after I eat 2 bags.
think
but-
about Albanese. Albanese makes me so sick. Like, they taste so good, but I eat 10. Like, my mouth is, like, stained, like, scent-wise. Makes me want to throw up. But they taste good.
No, you've never felt like crap until you've ate an entire party-sized bag of Nerds clusters.
I
in
have
one
not.
sitting.
I've had, the most I've had, like, in a sitting is, like, maybe 10.
I've ate a party-sized bag.
How big is that? Is that, like,
Bigger.
proportions?
About that, it's actually, I would say, hold this. It's about yay wide,
Okay.
about yay tall. It's a fat bag.
It is
Okay.
a fat bag.
Just a yay times yay, perimeter.
You always gotta,
Yeah,
yay
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Yay
Yay
big.
is yay. Okay. Where did I set my pencil? Here it is. Got the
Nice.
Duke Energy pencil that I found on the floor of school.
There's nothing wrong with
Uh,
a good old Duke Energy.
Pretzels
pencil.
versus Twix. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, no, not Twix. Twizzlers. I put Twiz and I
I'm
didn't
not
know
a
if I
Twizzlers
spelled it
fan.
wrong.
Pretzel, like, are,
All types
I'm
of-
talking like chip pretzels, not soft pretzels.
okay, yeah, that's what I was assuming. Pop Daddy pretzels.
I've never had
It's a
those.
brand called Pop Daddy.
Never heard of
They
it.
do flavored pretzels, cinnamon sugar pretzels.
That sounds really good.
That
and
does sound pretty good.
It's the bag of pretzels I was eating for like 2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah.
on-
Yeah.
I bought 3 bags of Pop Daddy pretzels because it's kind of like Dots where they have a ton of flavors.
Yeah.
I like them more than Dots because they're the thin sticks and they're seasoned more.
Yeah.
Cinnamon sugar, beer cheese, ranch,
beer cheese.
That sounds good.
beer cheese
actually.
pretzels,
ranch. I'd like
and
to try that.
and peppercorn ranch. They are amazing. So pretzels is way
I mean,
past.
for me,
I can't
don't-
get beer cheese pretzel in my head. That
I've
sounds really
never-
good.
I've never like a big fan of pretzels. I'm not. A
And
big
they got
fan
garlic
of
parm.
Twizzlers.
Parmesan?
Garlic parm pretzels. They're kind of
That
gas.
sounds kind of gas.
All right.
What were you
A
saying,
little
Nate?
bit, a little bit off. You guys ever went to like one of like the what is it called?
Annie Ann's.
Yes.
Oh,
where
Annie
they
Ann's,
give the
yes.
Big cinnamon pretzels. Have you ever been to one
Yeah,
that has
that's-
the cinnamon? Oh my
Dude,
God.
what I love from Annie Ann's is the cup of mini pretzels that they give you.
The pretzel bites.
Yes.
Yep.
Those are really good.
Yep.
Oh man.
That is a airport essential.
But for me, it's pretzels.
Didn't they
Yeah,
take
for
the,
me, it's
didn't they take
pretzels.
the Annie Ann's out of the Host City Center?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, they.
It's such a shame.
It's still the Honey Creek Mall. We can all just call
yeah,
it
no,
Honey
it's
Creek
it's
Mall.
definitely
I just
still the
call it
Honey Creek Mall,
It's
but like
not
that
the
is
mall.
the name of it.
It's
but
it's the Honey Creek.
it's Honey Creek in my heart. Like let's
Yeah,
be for real.
everyone before the 8, like that's older than 8.
Banker's Life.
Yeah.
Fieldhouse.
Yeah, it's like it's still Banker's
I
Life.
still
Field
call it
House.
Banker's Life.
Me too.
I will call it Gainbridge, but like Banker's Life feels right. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because that's what we grew up with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds wrong saying Gainbridge, but that's what it is called.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's a shame. Let's see here. I had Gushers. Let me think of a different one real quick. All right, I got it.
Oh.
We take in Reese's or Cheese Puffs. I'm talking like I will make the category less broad. I'm talking like Reese's cups.
And like the big thing of like you're talking
Like
about
the cheese
puff.
barrel.
Yeah,
Cheese
sure.
puff.
Cheese
Yes,
puff barrel.
like Cheese Puffs.
Reese's.
Reese's. Nate seems to be on the fence here.
Cheese puffs. If I eat too many cheese puffs, it makes me feel like my mouth is bleeding.
That's fair. That is fair.
Cheese puffs are weird because it's like they are good.
I will say,
But I love them.
but when
I
you're,
don't know how
it's
to
because
explain
you would eat a barrel in a week when you were 5.
exactly.
It's just so
like,
good.
Like they're not,
So
they're so not great.
it's like you
No,
know, like the
but-
barrels of like blue juice.
Don't you diss
Oh,
on Hug?
Oh, the hugs.
Don't you dare
dude.
diss on Hug.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna diss on hugs.
If
They're
you diss-
so sweet, but they're so good. It's like
Nate, if you diss on Hug, I will slap you.
I'm sorry, Zach.
The basketball team, we had 2 boxes of Hugs in the fridge in the
seriously.
locker room.
I feel like I can't drink more than one barrel.
That's
And
how
then
I
it's-
am.
I drank 4 before. Like we would all drink like 3 before a game.
To be fair, I haven't had a hug in like 2 years probably, but I just remember it being like
They're too sweet.
it'd be like Kool-Aid if it was really sweet.
Mhm.
But
Kool-Aid Jammers all time.
Kool-Aid
But
Jammers
yeah,
are so good.
I'm gonna have to go Reese's Cups.
I'm a
as
Reese's.
much as I
Ooh.
want to go.
I like my
Cheese
heart.
Puffs.
My heart tells me cheese puffs,
They are
but it's
better,
Reese's.
though.
Yeah, I
It's
think
Reese's.
Reese's. If Reese's didn't win, I probably would have been very,
Sam's gonna riot.
I
Sam's
wouldn't
gonna
have
riot.
I wouldn't have rioted, but it would have been very concerning. We got Teddy Grahams versus Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I wrote it down. I was like, I kind of wanted Teddy Grahams to go on a run, but
I
who do I put
haven't-
up against for it to win?
The thing is, I haven't had Teddy Grahams in years.
They are so good.
I was never a big fan of them personally.
See, I forgot how good they were
I
when I
remember
had 'em.
loving them, but I just haven't had them in forever.
They're
and
good.
whenever-
I had them recently, and they were
Whenever I go like lift because it's like really quick carbs,
Mm-hmm.
I always eat a Reese's or a Rice Krispie treat before I lift.
yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of things you can do with Rice Krispie treats.
True,
It's-
you can make a lot
Have you
of
ever
stuff.
made homemade Rice Krispie treats?
I haven't, but my mom
They're
has.
so
They're good.
Well, that's
Yeah,
I haven't
well, yeah.
either, exactly.
Yeah.
They are good. It's
They're amazing.
all right. I feel like what I've noticed with this first round is I put 2 very different ones up against each other. So like obviously I was throwing this together when you guys got here, so there's no sort of order to it. But you got Skittles versus chocolate chip cookies.
Skittles and like Chips Ahoy.
Yeah,
So like
it doesn't
not
matter.
Like,
just like
not,
just cookies,
chocolate chip
cookies with chocolate chips in them.
Just like
however
plain
you want to
chocolate
put
chip
that.
Cookies.
Yeah,
But it's any type of
homemade
chocolate chip
Chips Ahoy.
It's cookies.
I gotta go with my mama's chocolate chip cookies. Like
I'm
was
not gonna
gonna
lie.
remember
I'm not
that.
gonna lie to you. I might have picked Skittles.
I love Skittles, but I don't know. I'm a cookie guy.
also,
I
I
love.
remember my mom is a baker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like she
They're
used
gonna be
to
great.
Actually bake for like a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be.
It's gonna be
They're
good.
amazing.
See, I will say though, like I will eat a chocolate chip cookie, but like I could probably down an entire package of Skittles.
The thing with the chocolate chip cookies though, is I don't like sweet cookies.
Mhm.
Like I would rather have a saltier chocolate chip cookie than a sweet one.
I think I agree with that. Maybe.
It's funny. I used to love Skittles. Now I have a hard time eating a lot of them because at church camp last year we had this challenge where 2 people had to go up and it was like 2 go from each cabin.
Yeah.
Went up and they had one of the giant party bags of Skittles.
Was that you eat as many as you
Yeah,
can?
everyone.
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
First group of 2 to finish.
That would hate me. That would
Like,
make me hate
my
Skittles.
jaw
Though. I would
was
agree.
numb,
That would
I
make me-
couldn't taste it,
Dude,
and it was
if I had to
so-
do
it was
that,
so
I would
bad.
hate
It was
myself
so
after.
bad.
I'm
And
surprised.
we placed second by 4 seconds.
That's tragic.
It was awful.
That's
It
tragic.
was
Also, there was a
absolutely
2-month span where I hated Skittles because I found a big bag of stale Skittles in my room. I was like, I'm just gonna eat them because why not? I ate the entire bag. My jaw hurt for, I'm not even joking, 2 weeks.
You probably got a killer jawline after
Oh,
that, though.
I mean for a week, yeah, and then it went away.
Just had
But-
the nicest jawline ever.
yeah, it went away pretty quick. But it hurt. It hurt for a while, but I definitely,
I don't understand people who like stale stuff because I know.
Oh, yeah, I don't, but,
like stale stuff. And I'm
Really?
like, yes,
That's
like an actual thing.
that.
There are people that like
Just like
slice.
I didn't know that.
Just
It's-
like freezer burn ice cream. Like there's people who like freezer burn ice cream.
There's people who like burnt popcorn. Like
Yes,
I don't get it.
That's so
Do you like burnt
disgusting.
popcorn?
That's so disgusting.
Do you like
My
burnt
mom-
popcorn? Zach?
After smelling burnt popcorn,
It makes me want to
Oh
gag.
yeah, no, I hate it.
My
It's
mom
so bad.
always talks about how she likes her popcorn just slightly burnt, and it makes me want to throw something out. It makes
it's
me
like
so mad.
it's mushy and crunchy at the same time. I don't know how to explain
And
it, but
has
it
the
is.
most burnt taste. Like it's bad.
Overcooked popcorn is horrible.
Yeah, I hate it. That's why I always make sure I put it like they have the time on the bag.
Yeah.
I subtract like 15 seconds. I
You-
don't want
You
this
always
to be
make
burnt.
sure you undercook it because you can always add time.
I'd rather have like
Some
12 kernels than for it to
Exactly.
be like half burnt.
Yeah.
So if I eat one piece of burnt popcorn, I'm not eating popcorn for the rest of that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wraps.
We're halfway through the bracket.
All right.
I will say real quick, I realize a pretty big blunder I've done. That camera right there, I didn't switch, so it's a GoPro, right?
Uh-huh.
So naturally it records in full screen, not widescreen.
Yeah.
I did not change it. This podcast is going full screen for this episode, so
Wow.
it's crazy.
Wow.
Instead of it fitting your whole screen, it'll be like a 1990s TV show where you have the black bars on the side.
Wow.
So
Just the way I like it.
that's what happens when you miss 3 months of podcasting. But
It's okay.
here we are.
It's
You know,
okay.
we're just gonna get back into the flow of things. Summer's coming up. I'm gonna be free. You know, a lot of free time. So
There you go.
you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have
you're
time to
be
get.
able
I'm gonna have time to get back into the flow of things.
Yeah.
But-
For sure.
all right. First round matchup on the right side, we have peanuts versus jerky.
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 Seriously?
No questions asked. Jerky.
Jerky.
Wow. I am
The thing with
hurts.
I like peanuts.
Sam is not.
I'm not a fan of that one.
I
not
like
gonna lie.
peanuts a lot. It's I don't know. I just like jerky that. I just like
Jerky's so
jerky
good,
so much
and
more.
like you get like the pepper jack jerky.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, when I eat peanuts, I need water or something because I
Yes.
get really dry.
Oh,
But I would
it's-
just much rather take a bag of peanuts than jerky.
I will say honey roasted peanuts are very very good, but other than like honey roasted, I don't like them.
If it were trail mix, would have been different.
No.
Okay.
There's a couple trail mixes I really like, but most trail mixes just kind of
See, trail mix is very situational for me. I have 3 bags of trail mix in my room that I haven't
Whoever
eaten.
thought of putting raisins in trail mix
Dude,
needs to be put in prison.
Seriously,
You-
I love raisins and trail
You
mix.
have, you have to get the
Wow.
trail mix that doesn't have raisins.
There you
Seriously?
Go. There you go.
That's like-
that's the good trail.
See, I'd rather take out almonds than keep in raisins.
I like almonds.
I like almonds too.
I do not. They're too crunchy. If you ask me, too much crunchy with not enough flavor.
That's fair.
That's a fair take.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have Ruffles versus Snickers.
Oh.
Personally, I'm taking Ruffles.
Me too, because like whenever I think of snacks, like a Snicker is not a snack
It's
for
true.
me.
Well,
Also, I feel
even
like-
if it was, I
Okay.
like Snickers. I just feel like it gets overshadowed by other things that are similar.
Snickers is like, it's a go-to. You always know you can get a Snickers and you'll like it.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
never
the-
love a Snickers.
But I
though.
never
That's
love
a good point. I never
Snickers.
love a Snickers bar.
Like
never
I
like-
enjoy a Snickers bar, but I never love
It's
it.
like I never go to the gas station. I'm like Snickers. Like, that never happens.
yeah, when I go to a gas station, I'm looking at like
The gummy
literally
clusters.
anything else. I'm looking
Yeah.
at
I'm looking at gummy clusters.
I'm looking at like Nerds
Zach's-
clusters. I'm looking at like a Snapple before I look at a Snickers. Like,
Zach's
let's be
looking at his
honest.
caffeine addiction.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting a rain and gummy clusters. Okay.
Well, I mean, there is very bad health things that
Very
can go
bad-
along with that,
okay.
but there are some things wrong with it. You can't say that. But
No one's ever died of a caffeine overdose.
are we sure about that? Are we sure about that, Zach?
That's why I'm side-eyeing.
All right then.
Moving on. We say Ruffles moves on.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm trying to read my handwriting. Cheetos versus combos.
Cheetos.
Ooh, Nate's deciding. This one's a
Cheetos.
hard one for Nate.
Combos are the most overrated snack of all time.
I agree with you. Sorry, Nate. I agree with you on that.
People who think pizza combos are good
Pizza combos aren't good.
No.
No.
are just false.
The cheese ones, like where it's like
I love the cheese.
I like combos cheese.
Cheese and pretzel.
I will
Cheese,
say this.
pretzels.
I will say this right here, right now. I do not like combos at all.
I
I think they are horrible.
there are some good combos, but I am not willing to like die on a hill that like combos are good.
No, I just don't think they are.
We used to like go to like. I think it's another kind of nostalgic thing. 'Cause we used to like go to the store and I'd always get a bag of combos whenever I was like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why you are the way you are, Nate.
I am a silly guy.
Okay.
I'll go with combos, but
Alright.
the tiebreaker is...
Yeah, I'll split the tie and I'll go Cheetos. but,
Okay, then.
Cheetos are
Cereal
so
tastes-
good. It's just the dust.
It's true.
Cheetos dust. Like,
I will
want
say
to play
though,
Xbox while I eat Cheetos, and I can't.
That's
I
why
do-
that guy told me to kill myself on Xbox that one time.
That is true.
wait, what?
Nate gets a
Long
lot of
story.
threats.
Oh,
we'll just
okay.
say that.
Long story.
Nate gets quite a few threats, but well, that's for another time.
Yeah, another day. I will say about Cheetos, I do think I'm not on the hype train of everyone else where it's like Cheeto dust. Like, I don't like licking Cheeto dust on my fingers.
I don't either.
I think
No.
it's kind of...
If I have to do it, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
Well, and then,
It makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if that's just a weird
I just
thing to
I
feel.
just like going
Yeah, I don't like the having Cheeto dust on my fingers makes me feel uncomfortable. I would rather have one of those small bags and just drink the Cheetos than take them out.
that's what
and
I
eat
do.
them.
I always like pour.
Yeah, that's what I do with most. Like Smart Pop, where it's like the white cheddar popcorn, I will drink it and not.
White cheddar smart poppies.
It's so good.
good.
Yes,
Good.
I agree with that.
And
Like,
then,
if,
after you lick off your fingers, they're still just yellow.
yeah, that's why
And you
it's like
no, and you look at your hand like this and just disgust.
It
It's so
looks
gross.
so
because
dirty.
you have two options: keep the Cheeto dust or live with orange slobber on your fingers. Like, I don't want either
The
option.
thing is, if I'm eating a bag of Cheetos,
yeah,
I will not stop eating them until I am done eating them.
That is true.
that's true.
You have to finish the bag.
You have to finish the bag,
Mm-hmm.
or like the second you stop and go to do something else, you have to wash your hands and put the Cheetos up.
Yeah, because once you touch something else, you can't.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
Yeah,
We have Cheez-Its versus Twix, another candy bar chip matchup that we have
Cheez-It.
here.
Twix.
Jesus.
For
Ooh.
I
Want to give
The
your
thing
thoughts
with
on this one?
Cheez-
I am willing to be swayed either
the
way.
thing
so-
with Cheez-Its, I like them,
Mm-hmm.
but there is better Cheez-It type snacks.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
No, Jesus.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Goldfish.
That is
are
true.
a million.
I will agree with you. Goldfish are better.
Because for me, I put Cheez-Its and Goldfish in the same category of snack.
see, I just
Cheesy crackers.
yeah, but the Cheez-Its are so much like it's
They're
a
a
different
lot
type of
different.
crunchy. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a different kind of crunchy, but I don't know if it's a good kind of crunchy.
I think it's a good kind
I
of
don't
crunchy.
like it.
And the
like-
people that like the burnt Cheez-It,
That's disgusting.
Oh, okay, that's gross. That is
disgusting.
gross.
like they have a box of them.
I also find white cheddar Cheez-Its to be very gross.
White cheddar is weird,
Yes.
but Cheez-It is another one that has versatility. You
I-
got the spicy Cheez-Its, you got the original Cheez-Its.
See here,
Spicy Cheez-Its?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I will
that's
say-
like the
I will
actual-
say
that's like the
this.
second most
I
popular.
will say this about
The Tabasco
Cheetos.
Cheez-Its.
Ew.
I hate any other type of Cheeto that's not the original.
Really?
I hate the
I'm the
snaps.
same way with you.
I mean, I don't hate them, but they're okay. Like, I don't really like.
Snaps are, yeah.
I don't really like the snapped. I don't like white cheddar. Anything that is not original, just like plain cheddar Cheez-Its,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. But I love actual Cheez-Its.
The Cheez-Its are just
Talk to me
so-
about Twix. I'm willing to be swayed. You know.
Dude, I think Twix is like the perfect chocolate like bar. Like Snickers, Twix, all those. I think Twix is the best because with the Snickers, peanuts and the caramel is annoying.
Yeah.
Twix, you got that nice cookie in it. And like Twix, the thing with Twix is you don't always have to get the original Twix and know it's gonna be good. Like the cookies and cream Twix is amazing.
Never had cookie and cream Twix.
It's
I've had
amazing.
I've had the Oreo like bar that's like Twix esque, but I haven't.
I don't
had-
like that one.
I think it's fine.
For me, it's just I'm not a huge Cheez-It guy, so I just going with Twix.
See, I feel like Twix offers like like the best part of different candy bars. Wafer of Kit Kat,
Yes.
chocolate of Hershey's, caramel of any other
Yeah.
candy bar.
So Cheez-Its, here's the thing. Cheez-Its is one of those snacks that, like, dude, I opened up that box of Cheez-Its, that box of Cheez-Its is gone, and I don't know it's gone. I eat that box of Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't fill you up, and it tastes so good.
I've just never been a Cheez-Its guy.
Especially
That's
if you
just
have
how I am.
water with it, and, like, the taste just keeps on, it's so good.
Well, here's the thing about Cheez-Its is like my mom doesn't buy them super often, so I'll be like, if you want to buy a box of Cheez-Its at the store, I'm fine with that, and I'll eat it all within a week. But it's like I'm not dying for another box of Cheez-Its. Like whenever it comes, it's like a treat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like Nate's the type of guy to get a box of Cheez-Its every week. Are you? Yeah.
I will
Or
say though,
whales.
I
after
think
all
Will's
that,
overrated.
No.
after all of that,
No, me and Logan will die on this.
Yeah, I know
gotta
you
get
two will.
Logan.
I know you two will because you
What-
guys will
what
argue
hill?
with me
What
for
hill
the.
are you doing? Whales.
Yes. It's just goldfish times 50.
It's worse than goldfish.
No, it's so much better. I gotta call up my support for this one.
Yeah, it'll be a
Here's-
2v1 and we'll be arguing
Here's my
for 40
problem
minutes.
with whales. There's a box in our cabinet right now, right? I bought them at a Dollar General because I hadn't had them in like probably 6 years. With my own money, I bought a box of whales, right? And because me and my sister were there. We had to go
Yeah.
over there for other stuff.
Yeah.
So I bought a box, and like I had 2. I was like, this is good. Had 3. I had 4. The aftertaste it left in my mouth the inside of my mouth felt the way a Goodwill smells.
Felt the way. Okay, I like that comparison.
It's good. I can eat 2. That's why there's the boxes still in the cabinet because
I'll
it's
take it.
fine.
You can eat a couple at a time,
Yeah.
but you just cannot eat at a time.
It's
All right, here we go. Twix Cheez-Its. Let's hear it.
I'm picking Cheez-Its. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's fine.
Twix is
Right.
good. Twix is good.
That's fine.
If it was against something else, I probably would have picked it.
Yeah.
But it's Cheez-Its. We have. What on earth did I write? What the heck? Oh, okay. I just have really bad scribble handwriting.
That's okay.
Doritos and M&M's.
Doritos. No thought Doritos.
Doritos.
No thought at all Doritos.
I think I agree, actually.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Hear me out, though.
Not top 3.
Cool Ranch. Yeah, I don't like Cool Ranch.
I like Cool Ranch, but they're not top 3.
Oh, I don't like Cool Ranch at all. I only like classic and then nacho cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then the spicy level above that.
Spicy
Whatever that
nacho?
one is. Spicy nacho.
That's a-
Anything
That's a good
anything more spicy than that, my tongue can't handle. I firmly believe I have a sensitive tongue because I
Yeah.
can't handle anything that's over more
I
spicy than
love
that.
Spicy stuff.
Other
But-
than blazing wings.
Hey, actually, the last time I went there, I got blazing sauce again.
Hey.
I will say though, let me make this case about M&Ms real quick. Peanut butter M&Ms
Are amazing.
Are
I have a bowl
so good.
sitting on my desk.
I think are one of the best
Pe-
things
even,
created.
Also, peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms is good too, and they're
Really
probably
good.
second. But
Only M&Ms that I feel like could be better, and I don't know why, is caramel M&Ms.
wait,
They're-
yeah, they could be better, but
they're
they're
so
too chewy.
underwhelming.
The
they're so-
caramel isn't.
Good.
It's bad caramel.
All right, let me say this though real quick. I'm willing to. This is whenever I said I wasn't willing to die on. I don't even remember which snack it was. Willing to die
Yeah.
on the hill. This is a hill I'm willing to die on. Pretzel M&Ms are so slept on,
They
underrated.
really are.
They are.
I love pretzel M&Ms.
I would still say peanut
It's
butter.
just a chocolate pretzel.
I will say peanut butter is better, but I love I love pretzel M&Ms so much because it's like a weird nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It's amazing.
I don't think I've ever had.
This
You
is
gotta
how
get
I can
yourself
explain
back.
it.
It's
Have you ever
good.
had a Snyder round?
Yeah.
Take that and just put M&M chocolate around it, and that's what it tastes like. And it's
So
so
good.
good.
Nice.
I never see them anywhere though.
Me neither. That's why it's such a joy when I find them. Like, oh my gosh, it's pretzel M&M.
Yeah.
I'm just jumping for joy.
I know. I
I've
might.
done
I
that
might
on
just do a little
occasion.
happy dance.
There you go.
Doritos moves on pretty handedly. Oreos versus oatmeal cream pie. This was the toughest one in my head.
See, my dad gets oatmeal cream pies. Literally, I like every week. He has like 3 boxes.
Yeah.
They're so. But then you got
I ate 2 oatmeal cream pies today.
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 You gotta get the big ones too. If you get like the
You see, but Oreos though.
but it's-
That's the thing. It's this one is like they're
one's-
right there with each other
this
for
one's
me.
disgustingly close.
Yeah,
These
I
are
know.
they're both I would say like top 8
I'm
or
the only
9
person
snacks.
That doesn't like the double stuff Oreo.
No, I don't like them.
I think original are so much better.
Yeah, I used to be like double stuff fan, but I can appreciate the simplicity. I actually like Thins better than double stuff.
I don't think I've ever had the thing.
Thins, it's like I don't really know how to describe it, but it just feels healthier. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels better, more
You guys
satisfying.
ever had like the triple chocolate Oreos?
That one's
No.
not good.
It's so bad.
I've not
So
had.
bad.
I
The-
feel like chocolate Oreos is not something a good idea.
The only Oreo, like the thing with Oreos is they're trying way too much. Like mint Oreo, I love mint chocolate stuff.
Yeah.
Don't like mint Oreos. The birthday cake ones are way too sweet. Lemon Oreos are a
Anyone
thing.
else have the
Like there's
4th of July ones? With
well,
the
Pop Rocks.
I actually
That was
like
I
those.
like it, but it was
Didn't
weird.
they had a new one that was like space something that's Pop Rocks. I haven't had them. I've never had a Pop Rocks Oreo.
I actually like
It's weird at first, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
But the thing, I love an original Oreo, but the whole Oreo is a spectrum. I'm taking oatmeal cream pies because other than the like original Oreo and maybe 2 other flavors, they're just not good.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Golden Oreos. You guys like golden Oreos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Golden Oreos are good. I don't see them often enough with that.
Every now and then, you just see like a random flavor of Oreo.
And you're like, why?
Why does this
Same with
exist?
like Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that flaming hot Mountain Dew. Stuff was so bad. It tastes like cinnamon cough syrup.
I've had it. It's not
It was so bad.
Mountain Dew flavors are either amazing or horrible.
Like Spark.
I never had that one.
You haven't? That was really good.
Never had.
Is that one might be like the one that's like partly lemonade flavored?
My two favorite flavored is Baja Blast,
Oh well, yeah.
given, and then watermelon. The Major Melon. Major Melon.
Yeah.
So good.
This always surprises everyone I tell this to, and this honestly may take us on a 20-minute tangent, and I'm ready for it. I have never had a singular drop of any soda ever. No pop.
Really?
No, I've never tasted Dr. Pepper. I've had like fizzy drinks. Like I've had
Yeah.
sparkling water before.
Yeah.
I have never drank an ounce of pop.
That's like
What?
dude. No, the
I'm
thing
not
is,
even lying to you.
That's impressive. Like,
There are
no,
pe-
that-
there are
that
people
is
there are
impressive.
people who do not believe me at all.
I
I'm like,
wish-
I swear to you, I've never had
like
it.
genuinely, I wish I was like you because I like the thing is
I don't want to get addicted. Is the thing. Like
the
that.
thing. There you go.
I'm worried I'm gonna get addicted because when I like something, I like it a lot. For example, chocolate milk. I have gotten
I
better
can
at
drink
it
a gallon of that
over
day.
the last year and a half. I've gotten better, but I have a picture on my phone and it says it's like the addiction continues, and I have like a basketball like trash can in my room. I can show you guys later. Literally filled to the brim just with True Moon bottles because my sisters, whenever they came home and their dining dollars were running out and they just were gonna spend them, they'd buy like 2 or 3 things of True Moon. I was actually an addict, but I don't think it's a coincidence that since I've stopped that, I've lost like 20 pounds since
Yeah.
January 2022.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
There's the thing, the dangerous thing with pop, but for me, is like I like Coke, I like Dr. Pepper, but
I'm
I
Dr.
cannot
Pepper.
drink more than like a can or a bottle of soda
That's how I am.
without my stomach hurting and feeling gross.
Oh, mine
Yeah.
doesn't hurt. I don't. I
The
have
one-
also.
The one like soda I can drink uncontrollably and not feel like crap is Sprite.
so
I
like,
think it's like such a low like I don't know like because I mean Sprite's like the soda that like little kids get. It's the soda.
There's
like,
nothing wrong with Sprite, Nate.
No,
It's not
no,
good.
I like
I
Sprite.
didn't- I didn't
I like
Sprite.
Sprite. No, I'm saying that's why it doesn't hurt the stomach. It
Yeah.
has to be like so much more. I feel like it's probably more
It's
calm.
tame. It's
Well,
more
like
tame.
even like whenever I'm sick, I'll drink Sprite.
Yeah, like
To like help stuff come.
that's
to
the crazy
surface.
thing. You've never like whenever you're
No.
sick, ginger ale and Sprite.
Nope.
That's crazy.
That
Nope.
was wild.
And it's not even like my parents were like restricting me.
You just chose not to.
I just have like if there's a function that doesn't have water instead of pop, I just won't drink anything. Like they have to have water at least.
Something that's dangerous is
I can agree
Yeah,
with that.
nope. I'm not
Those are
touching
dangerous.
energy drinks. I've also never had like caffeinated coffee or tea or like
I love
I've had like
I
sugar. I've had
really like
I've had
coffee.
sugar and things.
Yeah, yeah,
But I've never like had like a drink where it's like you would drink it for the caffeine.
Ask anyone
what I'm saying?
who has been on really late with me. Sometimes before I go to bed, I'll drink a cup of coffee.
I'll like
I don't.
same thing with me. Like me and Nate will be playing with Parker and I crack a rain or something, and Parker's like, "What are you?" I'm like, "I'm drinking rain." He's like, "It's 1:30 at night." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be asleep in 20 minutes."
The
Exactly.
craziest caffeine habits that I've heard. Have y'all ever heard Jeremiah discussing his caffeine
Oh
habits?
my
Yeah, it's a problem.
gosh!
It's
like
actually a
awful.
problem.
Like I have a problem.
Like,
Jeremiah
you have
has
an
it.
I've
He-
gotten better. No, I've gotten better because so I went to the doctor because obviously like I'm ADD and I was self-medicating with caffeine because for a guy like me, like caffeine works backwards. Like
Yeah.
I don't get really hyper. It kind of like helps me focus and lock in. So I was like they said I was just self-medicating with an energy drink every day.
Yeah.
And they gave me a stimulant pill that has really helped me like cut back on caffeine. Like this is the first energy drink I've had in a week and a half.
Nice.
But my problem is I work out a lot and pre-workout.
Yeah.
It's killer because I don't even take pre-workout for the caffeine part of it. I take it for the other stuff. So that's why like I'm really into non-stim pre-workout.
Mm-hmm. I don't. Is like the fizz that's in pop? Is it like the same feeling that you get when you drink like sparkling water? Like is that the same like carbonation? Or
It's
is it?
similar.
It's similar but not.
Because I had I had some sparkling water like probably 2 weeks ago. I hate the way it makes my mouth feel. Like I hate the way my tongue feels like fizzy.
The thing pop is different.
Okay, it's different.
It is.
All right.
But dude, whenever you get like a bottle, have you ever gotten like a bottle of like a real like soda, like glass bottle
Yeah.
of like or like at like a restaurant?
Doritos.
Yes.
Doritos is dangerous.
Dude.
Pineapple.
I've never had a
Doritos.
Doritos.
So
Is it good?
So good.
All right.
You know it's a good bottle if you have to crack it open with a bottle opener and then like the smoke or like I don't even know what it is.
It's a CO2.
Yeah, the CO2 starts coming out. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
So we're taking Oreos or oat milk cream pie?
Oatmeal cream pie.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't write it down before we
Yeah.
went on this tangent.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
two more in the first round. You got Fritos and Hostess cupcakes.
Fritos.
Chili.
My guy.
Chili cheese Fritos.
Sweet chili, like the sweet chili or
whatever
chili
it's
cheese.
called. Those are so
And the
good.
tangy Barbie. Fritos does flavoring right.
Really?
Yes.
Because they have like two flavors, but they do them right.
Also Fritos, I don't know if you guys have tried this or not, they don't get soggy very easy. So like if you get chili,
Yeah, like if you have a walking taco.
dude, I'm telling you,
Fritos are the perfect chip for walking
next time you
tacos.
have chili, instead of putting it like saltines inside your chili,
Use
stir up Fritos. Oh my
I do that.
gosh,
It sounds
so
great.
It's very good.
It's so good.
For me, it's Fritos, not cupcakes.
Yeah.
I think Hostess cupcakes are not.
Fritos, because I feel like Fritos are so slept on. I talk to anybody else about Fritos, they're like, they just like pass it off. You know what I'm saying?
People
Fritos
think it's
are
a.
good.
The thing is, people think it's a normal corn chip. It does not taste like a Tostitos.
No,
Or like a normal corn
no.
chip. It tastes different,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how to explain it.
But it's just good.
It's
It is
good.
good.
I
It
enjoy
is good.
Fritos.
Give me a
He's
second.
gonna lock in.
No, I put Nerds on here twice.
No.
And Goldfish gets the bye to the next round.
I'm fine with that. I don't
Yeah.
hate that. I like.
I'm not
that.
gonna even.
Goldfish are good.
We're an hour in. I'm not gonna even worry about
Yeah.
coming up with another snack
Yeah,
food.
yeah, yeah.
All right. This should go out smatter now that we got our first
Yeah.
thoughts out. So we got popcorn versus ice cream.
Ice cream.
I can take ice cream. I love popcorn, but
Man.
ice cream's.
Ice cream is, or not ice cream. Popcorn is my go-to snack
I used to
food.
have a bad ice cream addiction.
There's a
Like every night, like.
That's what I've heard a lot of people say that they've
Yeah.
had that
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. We got fudge rounds versus nerds.
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 Dang, it's not. I just
Once you
would
get
have
to,
made
like,
different
the
decisions
finals,
personally,
it'll
but
be
yeah,
tougher.
we got pretzels versus Reese's.
Pretzels.
Reese's.
I don't even have
Ooh.
to think.
I'm going pretzels. Sorry, Nate.
I don't even have to think on that one.
Pretzels. I mean, like
You've never had Pop Daddy pretzels, then it
That's
changes
fair.
your entire life.
That's fair.
if this was soft pretzels, they would win my entire
Oh,
bracket.
soft pretzels. I don't want to go on another tangent. Soft pretzels. I mean, I know we already talked about them once.
It's okay. Keep going.
The thing is-
I'm okay with it.
We don't have to go on a long tangent. Soft pretzels are either amazing or
Oh,
horrible.
if you have a bad soft pretzel,
It
it's
ruins your
so
day.
bad.
Let me
So bad.
let me tell you this. This was back in 2019. I was traveling to different schools because marching band competitions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My dog was going crazy.
and just
out-
trying like pretzels here
Yeah,
and there.
my dog was going crazy outside right
Like
now.
you go to a concession, and you're like, you know what? I want a
Yeah,
pretzel.
so
It's
there
not
I
hard to
made
mess
a
up.
Google Doc, and it was
Ranking pretzels.
Yes,
Yes.
it was. I think I'm gonna look for it. It takes
Remember
if
when
it
we
takes
did this
longer than 2
sophomore
minutes, I'm
year?
gonna give up.
Yeah.
But
For basketball, we on JV, we each of us had one thing to rank. I ranked pretzels. Pretzels are.
let me
some,
tell
some
you,
schools good pretzels. Some schools,
I don't know where I was at, but I was at a high school, and it was a crunchy soft pretzel.
it's like the cafeteria soft. You remember the ones that used to give us in like middle school? The cafeteria ones with like the cheese, and you could literally bang it against your tray. Sounded like a hard biscuit.
let me tell you, this has nothing to do with it being Northview.
Remember the chicken nuggets at Northview? That
No.
like a couple weeks ago, and they were just rock hard.
I didn't have them.
Oh,
I purposely didn't get
I
them.
loved whenever everyone got the garlic bread and it was like so good.
Oh,
I get the
yes.
garlic bread.
No, it's like everyone's is like super soft and like really good. Mine was
I go to
too.
bite into it, just
He
I couldn't get to it.
he's hitting it off the table, and it sounds like a rock.
Well, yeah, I know when we were at lunch, all of us were like hitting us at the table. We're like, "What? Is, like, I'm gonna chip a tooth."
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it has nothing to do with Northview. But Northview pretzels are the best soft pretzel I've
Oh, they're
ever
so
had,
good.
and I'm not even
Cinnamon
lying.
Northview
We went to
pretzels.
Lucas Oil. That thing was nothing compared to a Northview soft pretzel.
Northview soft pretzels are good.
They're so good.
Especially
And
the
after
cinnamon.
COVID, they kind of went on a downhill slope because they got them from a different place. I
The
think.
the thing is, like playing basketball, I can't have a soft pretzel at a game anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm
And
playing.
you know what? I will say I'm gonna be going to less Northview games because I don't have to be there
Yeah,
for band.
yeah.
But like, honestly, a soft pretzel alone might get me there.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I had to work one of the other band events that they had,
Mhm.
and they were selling soft pretzels. I was like, "It'd be
Give
this
me
is
one
this
of
is going to
them.
be the last time till football season I have a soft pretzel.
Give
I'm
me
going
one
to
of
enjoy
them.
this thing."
Yeah.
Can't find the
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 doc.
spreadsheet, but it was good. All right, moving on. Crispy treats versus chocolate chip cookies.
Rice Krispie treats.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oof. I was hoping it wouldn't be a tiebreaker. I think I'm gonna go cookies simply for the
That's
fact that there's so much more variety to it
Yeah,
and how
that's
it can be
fine.
made.
It's also
I can agree
funny
with that.
too how like where you get your life changes your perspective. Because I guarantee.
Wait. What are you talking
I
about?
guarantee
Like, are we like what kind of cookie we like?
What kind of cookie did you have
Is
that
it, like-
changed your
Is
life?
there like some DMT in that or something?
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm
He
saying,
takes a bite and
I'm
like the
saying,
entire
I
world just
I
changes.
guarantee you,
It's like an
if
acid
my
trip.
mother made you her chocolate chip cookies, you'd pick chocolate. I'd bet you money.
You've never no. You want to know what's a life changing cookie? Josh's Nana's.
You get cookies?
Josh Fowler's Nana's cookies. Oh
Really?
my, dude! Every tennis match he would bring like 2 tubs, be gone in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like there's so much difference where it's like Rice Krispie treats, unless it's homemade, it's like a brand thing.
Yeah.
But like chocolate chip cookies, you got Chips Ahoy, you got homemade,
Yeah.
and like most homemade Rice Krispie treats are gonna try to taste the same. But like you could have homemade
Everyone's
chocolate
homemade
chip
chocolate
cookies,
chip
they're gonna
cookie is
taste different.
different.
Yeah.
Everyone's is
Some are really chewy, some are like kind of crispy.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's better.
I can agree with that, but for me personally, I love Rice Krispie treats.
That's
That's fair.
jerky versus Ruffles.
beef jerky.
Jerky. I'm taking jerky.
I love
Okay.
beef jerky. See, you got the 2 kids that love beef jerky.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Ruffles, but Cheetos versus Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Cheetos.
Ooh. Ah, shoot. I don't know,
The
actually.
thing is, I like Cheetos other. Like, I like hot Cheetos.
My instincts was going to
That's
say
fair.
Cheez-Its, but then I thought about it for another second and I changed my mind. I don't know.
Can't decide.
We'll give you your time.
Give me Cheez-Its. I'm just, for the sake of
fair.
time, give me Cheez-Its.
If Cheez-Its make it to the
Let's
championship, I'm
see
going to hit the guy next to me.
Doritos versus Omo cream pies.
Doritos, Elmo cream pies, Elmo cream pies.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to lie to you. Omo cream pies, slightly overrated if you ask me.
I can eat a box of them and feel nothing and be
They're
ready
not
for
even
another
the best
box.
Little Debbie's if you ask me.
False.
They are
True.
the best little
Have
They
you
are
had
the
Star? Have you had Star Crunch?
Yes.
Actually, I will.
I
admit
love Star Crunch.
is,
Have you-
like, right there for me.
Have you had?
love Star
I don't know if
Crunch.
Fudge Round is Little Debbie.
It is.
It is fudge rounds. I'd say they're better than Omo
I
cream
don't-
pies.
I don't know. Dude, the thing with an oatmeal cream pie is like I eat a fudge round and I'm like, why am I eating just straight chocolate? An
It's
oatmeal
true.
cream pie, you hear oatmeal, it sounds kind of like you think like I don't know.
It just sounds better for you.
yeah,
It's
but
probably
it's
not.
it's still
I
horrible.
mean, it's still. I mean,
Yeah.
like
it's
eating
still
apple
awful.
or something, but
Yeah.
like, it just sounds better. Fritos and Goldfish.
Goldfish. If you
Come
say
on,
Fritos,
Nate.
I'm gonna
Come
hit
on,
you.
Nate.
If
Come
you
on,
say
Nate.
Fritos, I'm gonna hit you.
You've threatened him a lot in this last hour.
What we?
We've never heard the Xbox parties.
I mean, I imagine it's so much worse.
Oh, it's a lot worse. Both sides are a lot
Both
worse.
sides.
Both. Okay, at least it's
Oh,
like
A
not
goldfish,
one-sided.
I'll take
Fortnite beefing.
It was, yeah. It was, okay.
That one day when
Oh
I was
my
ring
God.
trading.
All right, we're into the Elite Eight. We got ice cream versus fudge rounds.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
It
That's the
is-
right
I
answer,
went
I
a
think.
second, but I was like, you know what?
I was like, ice cream.
I mean, I think ice cream is the right
I went to
answer
say
for
fudge
most
rounds, but
people.
I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, they aren't that good. They're good, but they're
Yeah.
not that good.
Ice cream is also maybe the only snack on here with like unlimited potential.
That is true.
That's a good
There's-
point. You
yep.
can put so much. Like, there's so many things on this list that you can put on ice
Have
cream.
you watched the Ted Nevison and Jay Schlatt video where they just make different kinds of ice cream?
No.
No.
It's hilarious.
Do you
But they
ever-
do some outrageous things.
Like, anyone ever go? This might just be me because I used to live in Greencastle. Anyone ever go to that frozen yogurt? It was frozen.
Yes.
Yogurt. It was,
I think I know what you're talking
And
about.
like it was pretty much like it's like
The only frozen yogurt place I ever went around like this area was Minchie's, or what was it called? Minch.
I don't
It's in Terre. It was in Terre Haute where like the Qdoba is.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I used to love going to. Maybe it wasn't go for it. Was called something around those lines. But I used to love going there because we used to live there. It was like whenever I was like 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was mad expensive because they did it by weight.
Oh,
so the more stuff you
yeah.
piled on,
Yeah.
it was,
That's smart though.
That is smart.
it was
That
great
is
though.
smart.
I loved it.
All right, we got pretzels versus chocolate chip cookies.
Pretzels. You've never had a Pop Daddy pretzel?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oof, man.
Pretzels are the best. Like, dude, they're so good. I love pretzels.
Think about pretzels.
I
is
choose pretzels over chips any day of the week.
pretzels are such a comfort food.
They
They're
are.
you can eat
give you
just like a bowl of pretzels.
And you're telling me a homemade chocolate chip cookie isn't a comfort food?
Hear me out. Here's the thing,
Like-
right? If I just have a craving to eat something, I can eat a bowl of pretzels and still have it be less calories than a chocolate chip cookie. Plus, that thing is done in like a minute at most. If I have a bowl of pretzels, like I can just sit and eat that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go pretzels.
Yes.
The versatility of pretzels too.
Yeah.
Just saying. Jerky versus Cheez-Its.
Jerky.
Every single one of these has been a tiebreaker.
I love
I-
Cheez-Its.
I don't.
Cheez-Its
I
is
think
like-
Cheez-It should have been knocked out first round.
Cheez-Its
Well,
are
I
like
mean-
my go-to, dude. Like,
That's how pretzels
I
are for me. Pretzels are my go-to.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. You can say.
I'm gonna say
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its. I think I'm gonna have to say
You can say
Cheez-Its.
Zach
Cheez-Its.
knew that he wanted to say
I
Cheez-Its.
knew you wanted to say it. You can go ahead and say it.
Well, I mean, it's my podcast. I'll say what I
yeah.
want. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen to your point.
We're your guests.
Yeah. Exactly.
Speak your mind.
I can kick you out.
Yeah, you really
oatmeal
could.
cream pie versus goldfish.
Goldfish.
Mm,
I love oatmeal cream
was-
pies, but dude, goldfish are so much better than Cheez-Its.
I'm gonna say oatmeal cream pie, but you're gonna.
It's
pick
goldfish.
goldfish.
It's going to be goldfish.
I like oatmeal cream pies, but goldfish, dude. Have you ever had like the like s'mores goldfish and like the
Those are
birthday
really
cake
good.
goldfish?
I never find any of those.
The
anymore,
just
though.
just some standout flavors of goldfish: flavor blasted cheddar, flavor blasted pizza, pretzel and cheddar. Like that
Let him
alone.
cook.
That alone is enough.
You are cooking. I'll
Dude,
do
the
that.
birthday,
You are cooking.
like the cupcake, goldfish.
Okay. By the way,
So good.
goldfish is one of the only things where I can make a case that whole grain sometimes hits harder than the actual.
Yes.
Whole grain
I can actually
goldfish
see that.
is like it's good. Plus
see
the
that.
colored goldfish.
They
I,
are
you
better.
could you
say they're
could
the
you
same,
can you can tell me
they are
it's the
better.
same flavor.
It's
it
not.
tastes different.
It's not.
Yeah.
I will say that
It tastes like a soup.
goldfish is the only snack that does whole grain right. Like
Well, it's
whole grain
'cause-
Rice Krispies.
I'm gonna assume that it's pretty similar because it
Yeah.
tastes the same.
Yeah.
but
It
it's
tastes
just
almost identical.
healthier.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Final four. We have ice cream versus pretzels.
Oh, pretzels.
Ice cream.
Nerds got knocked out a while ago. I don't know
When
where
did
you're
nerds
at.
get knocked out?
I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it was versus fudge rounds.
Did you say fudge rounds? I said nerds.
Do y'all want to say nerds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said nerds.
I said we both said nerds.
All right. Well, nerds versus. Okay, I'll have to redo this real quick.
Yeah.
Nerds versus ice cream.
Nerds.
Ice cream.
Nerds
Okay.
gummy clusters are my
I'm picking.
favorite.
I'm picking ice cream anyway. So
Okay.
that was
So
Like-
it's ice cream versus pretzels.
ice cream
Yeah.
versus pretzels.
You-
Ice cream.
Pretzels. Pretzels and gummy clusters are my two favorite snacks ever. Like, think of this, Nate. Though, snack food. Is ice cream a snack? No,
Hey,
it's a treat.
To be, that's a good point. Well, I will say when I'm thinking snack,
if
I'm
it's on
thinking
the
crunchy.
snack, if it's on the snack food bracket,
That
it's
is a good
snack
point.
Food.
It is. It is
You
on the snack
consider
food
it a
bracket.
You
snack
can make
food.
that
Consider it a
argument.
snack.
I'm still mad about gummy clusters because gummy. Oh, dude, I
Sorry,
have a bag
it's
at
just,
home.
I'm not
Oh,
on that train of.
I have a bag at home and I'm so ready to eat them.
I actually just finished a bag yesterday.
Good.
Here's the
See,
thing
you
about-
should have voted for it.
Here's the thing about
Ice
ice
cream's
cream. Ice cream, I can't have it more than twice a week.
Yep.
I'd be fine with having pretzels.
And you
more
can
than
eat
twice.
pretzels every single day of the
That's a
week.
good point. I'm
Yeah.
fine with eating pretzels.
But whenever
Give
you-
me pretzels.
No.
Yes.
Sorry, Nate. You know what? I'll let you give your case real quick. Go
What
ahead.
I was gonna
Convince
say
me.
was ice cream, like, especially if you go like to an ice cream place,
That is true. That's
it's
a good point.
so unmatched.
But it's
There's
so
nothing
expensive.
a good
Okay,
point.
it's
It's
just
like-
better.
But it's
just
$5 for half a scoop. You can't tell
Even
me.
somewhere like Baskin Robbins,
That's good.
you just go.
Have you
and-
guys been to Ritter's?
I've not.
Ritters.
Or like
Ritter's?
even like Tasty Freeze, dude.
Tasty Freeze?
Like so, and Tasty Freeze isn't outrageous.
To be fair, I love like dirt ice cream where it's Oreos and like
That's
gummy.
what
I'm going to give you a bag of Pop Daddy pretzels and you'll understand where I'm coming from.
I think I'm still picking pretzels, but that is a tough one. All right, on the other side we have goldfish versus Cheez-Its.
Goldfish. Goldfish, goldfish,
I'm
goldfish.
sorry, Nate. This is where goldfish wins.
No.
Sorry.
Cheez-It
But-
should have been out first round.
All right, not where I was expecting this to go, but we're at goldfish versus pretzels. in the
Pretzels.
first round.
Fish.
Pretzels.
Oh my
Pretzels,
gosh,
pretzels,
man.
pretzels, pretzels, pretzels.
Lock in, Sam.
I have
Goldfish.
3 bags of pretzels at home I'm ready to eat.
For this specific matchup, I'm assuming we're excluding goldfish pretzels.
Yes.
That- I'm-
goldfish pretzels.
That is literally like the
Because
in-between.
it comes...
It's in both. So I'm gonna
It's
exclude
both.
that. This is so tough. I gotta think.
I don't know, dude.
This is
pretzels
a
are just-
really tough one. I honestly could flip a coin and be satisfied either
I
way.
think you can. It's just, for me, pretzels are my favorite snack food.
that's a good
For
point.
me, it's Cheez-Its, but you know.
Womp womp.
To be fair, you might as well be rooting for the thing that beat your favorite snack. So
That's fair.
Hey, Cheez-Its are better than pretzels.
Goldfish are just a better
that's
Cheez-Its.
kind of crazy to say. I'm not. Gonna
That
lie.
is an
Goldfish
outrageous thing to
are
say.
also better than pretzels.
This is so tough because
And Wales are better than both.
No!
I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes.
No.
I'm sorry. I will disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
But I just gotta think of like I need to justify my decision. I think I have my decision.
Okay.
But, you know what? Never mind. I changed my decision. Give me pretzels.
Yes.
My problem.
Pretzels are the best
My
snack
only
food.
problem, I think, is I think about the many other things with pretzels. I have very vivid memories of like being like 4 and eating pretzels, like stick pretzels, scooping them in peanut butter, sticking them through a cheese cube, and then eating it all at once. There's that pretzel.
Huh.
Have you ever had that before?
No.
It tastes amazing.
I might have to try that.
Also, you have the pretzel rods, the big old pretzel sticks. You've seen those? Those are amazing.
Snyder's pretzels rods are so good.
Pretzel twists.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Munchies?
No.
It is a combination
Maybe.
of like mini Sun Chips, mini Doritos.
Yes,
mini
yes,
Cheetos.
yes, yes, yes. We
Pretzels are in
we
there.
had munchies before in WA in elementary.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Has
that's
pretzels
very
in it.
very good.
I just feel like that slightly puts it over the edge.
Yeah.
Goldfish, you have the colored goldfish. You have the different flavors, but I feel like it's just not enough versatility to put
Yeah,
it over
I
the
can
edge
agree
of
with that.
pretzels. So
That's a very good argument.
pretzels takes the cake. It is the winner. Luckily, I did not have any questions after this because that managed to take us like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
So
because
if
we
you-
went on a couple tangents.
Well, that's
about
what this is
every
for.
single thing
Th-
that they did.
This is a loose podcast, so
We're just kind of like going off each other.
this is not a topic oriented podcast.
No, it's just
so,
kind of like a let's sit here and talk about food
yeah.
for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like I can literally like me and Duke talked about wet floor signs for 30 minutes
That might be
with
more crazy.
no other person. Like I could never have that discussion with anybody else besides Duke.
Yeah.
We talked about the
Wow.
dimensions
Duke's a
of a wet
character.
floor sign for 30 minutes.
Duke is the best.
Kenny
Yes.
brought out the rulers for us to measure the dimensions of a wet floor sign.
Why?
So they could figure out how many could be fit in like a house.
Because I think
right?
I think the question was, would you rather have a room full of wet floor signs or like
World's
it
biggest.
was the world's biggest wet floor sign collection. We couldn't find an actual number on that, so we just had to assume it was like a closet full. I think you can go back and watch it if you want. I think it's like right towards the middle because I asked him, "Would you rather's?"
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the other option was, but we had that whole discussion, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, you never want. I'll just take the other one." We talked for 30 minutes about the
Wet floor
like
sign.
implications of having the world's largest wet
And he
floor
was
sign.
And he was just like, "I'll take."
He
the
just
other
changed
one.
his mind.
Yeah, he
after.
was
Wow.
Like, you know what? Now that I think about it,
I'm just gonna go with the other one.
Dude, I low key be like, just angry. I would be salty if he
It's
did that to
okay.
me.
You know what? It made for great conversation. but
Yeah.
I'm so hyped for this summer. You know, with
I
like
really am
with
too.
like no other. I have no other obligations this summer. I might get a job, but like that's it.
oh,
There you go.
I'm ready to make some moolah.
Well, you're
Moolah,
not
yes,
you're
sir.
not going to band every
No.
single day from
I
like
will
9
say
to
though,
6.
let me tell you this: that what I've been waiting for all summer, or like all year for the
Mhm.
summer, is last year, right when I tore my ACL again, and like before that as well.
Yeah.
We had this paddle board that we bought probably like 4 years ago.
I
And
love
it's big,
paddleboarding.
it's the right size to fit in our pool.
Mhm.
I will go out there for no joke 3 hours, turn on a podcast, turn on music, just lay out
And just
there,
paddleboard.
get my tan, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just like lay on there, just let it float around the pool.
Mhm.
I've been waiting for that for so long, especially now that it's getting warm. I cannot wait.
Actually,
Today
you know
feels
what?
Awesome.
You know what? That brings me to the first question you asked us. I am a huge paddleboarder.
Really? Okay.
Like
Oh.
for him, what snowboarding is for me
You
paddleboarding. I kid you not. When we went to Destin over spring break, we were there for 3 days. One of those days, it wasn't double red. It was like green,
Yeah.
which is super calm waters. I was paddleboarding for 40 minutes straight.
Sounds awesome.
It was amazing.
See, like, there's not a whole lot of opportunity to paddleboard because the pool is like only so big.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have a lake back down there where my
Yeah, yeah.
grandparents are, and we'll kayak on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to like paddleboard on there because if I fall off, that is like the brownest water I've seen in
Yeah.
person. So like I don't want to get in it. But
Yeah.
So like there's like little islands in the middle, so like we'll kayak around. But yeah, it's good.
What I was gonna say about snowboarding, yeah. Also back to the first question.
It's okay. I'm fine
Is,
with that.
snowboarding is like, whenever you start going fast and you like learn how to like go in and out,
It
it feels
so
like
fun.
you're flying.
Yeah.
It feels like you are not on. It's so hard to explain.
That's how I felt about something I want to do again that I done one time is Segway. Have you ever done a Segway?
Yeah.
I have been
It's
on
fun.
Dude, Segways.
It's fun.
Segways are so fun. I've only been on it once though.
Uh-huh.
Actually, have I ever told you guys the Segway story?
No.
No. I don't
Okay,
think
so in 2019 we went to Wisconsin. I'm gonna make this short because we're like an hour 20 in, so
It's fine. This is gonna be a great episode.
it's gonna be a great episode.
Amazing episode.
Especially considering we've been deprived for 4 months.
And it's like
content.
the thing
Content.
was with one person, like I feel like with one person it's only like an hour long and then it's kind of like dragging on. But with like
Like, 'cause-
three,
We
I
can
feel
get some
like-
good
I feel like-
discussion in.
I was
yeah.
about to say, I feel like we could go for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I could go like much longer. But
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so we were in Wisconsin, 2019.
Mhm.
My family took a like week-long trip. We usually do this in like July,
Mm-hmm.
but this year we did it in June for a couple weeks because we don't want our grandparents to drive as long
Yeah.
as they did. So
Yeah.
we went to like Indiana, somewhere else. I mean, obviously we're in Indiana right now.
that's
Anyways,
It's
I'm going off on another side tangent. So we went to Wisconsin, right? And my grandma was like, she went on a Segway tour, I think the year before, like
Mhm.
earlier that year. She was like, oh yeah, we can go on a Segway tour. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So we all went, right? While we're on the tour, we all have a Segway. Like, it's me, my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my dad, my 2 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And the tour guide.
Yeah.
And so we stopped, took a picture, and she was like, don't be afraid to go fast on these, have some fun, right? I mean, they don't go super fast.
Yeah.
They don't go any faster than like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But so they were having fun, and we just had to stop. We were getting ready to leave, and like her key falls out of like the pocket, which like helps it go.
Mhm.
She's like, stop. It's like, if you lose one of these, it's hard to get it. We can't get it started again, so we have to like make sure you hold on to these, right? So fast forward like 20 minutes later, we're like reaching the last leg of this Segway tour, and she's like swerving like back and forth, like doing some things.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, she's like, don't be afraid to try it. So we were doing that. I wipe out so hard. I'm not even joking you. Like, I don't even remember exactly what happened. I might have just like blacked out.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it was a pothole.
You
I
hit
only-
something.
I don't even remember what happened. I just remember me telling the story.
Uh-huh.
What I remember telling is that there was like a swarm of gnats, and like while I was swerving, I swerved a little more to get out of the way, hit something. It slides out from under me, right?
Uh-huh.
And I fall, like bounce on the road a little bit, and this thing just goes, hits a tree, smacks into the woods, and like tumbles. Segway was really easy to find, let me tell you. But my dad and my grandpa stayed back because they could not find the key, and she was like, I guess we'll just put you on one of their Segways. They'll ride back whenever they find the key. They gave me my grandpa's. That thing went like 5 miles per hour. They put me on the slow one, and we got back to where we were staying, and like, hang on. My like scar went from like here to here,
Wow.
and it was there for I think a year.
Wow.
So
That's
I have not been on a Segway since. Not because I've had any sort of trauma.
You just haven't had like.
I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah.
Sam's itching to get back on this.
Yeah, I know. I actually want to go on one so bad.
my wipeout story. Whenever I'm like, because water, like lakes, ocean, I love being in the water, being around the water.
Yeah.
Like, that's my passion. I love it.
Mhm.
Ever been parasailing?
No, but it sounds fun.
So fun.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so fun.
It's also feels like you're flying.
Yeah. That one's
'cause,
really
like
fun.
you kind of are.
Yeah.
But so it's maybe red, so it's a little bit
It's a little
heavier
bit,
currents, yellow, red, that kind of day. I'm in a 2-person kayak
Yeah.
with Jackson Ferris. We're
Mhm.
kayaking out.
Oh.
We go to turn in, a wave hits us from the side.
Ooh.
We flip.
Mm.
We find the paddles, all right,
Yeah.
but we're struggling because it's probably like 15 feet deep water. Because we're out like maybe it was either we were slightly in the second sandbar or a little bit out past.
Mhm.
So we're in deep water. I have to go down and swim to touch the bottom. We're all bigger guys. Like, it's deep. We'll just say that. Like, it's deep. But that day, you could still see like clear water, and you see just these swarms, like a blanket of jellyfish,
Oh my gosh.
slowly, very slowly but surely coming in.
Ugh.
When I tell you, we get that thing flipped in 2 seconds after
Just the
that.
adrenaline.
Just
of,
the
like,
adrenaline, because I'm not trying to get stung.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not fun.
No.
We
Does not
flip
sound
it.
like fun.
We go back on. We flip it again.
Oh my god.
All right.
So we're back in the water.
Yeah.
Then we flip it. I get on first, and my job, like, I was just holding it still, trying to balance it. Like, when he got on, I counterbalanced. He gets back on, I counterbalanced.
Yeah.
We finally got on and got back in, but that was
That sounds terrifying.
spicy.
Yeah.
And then another one is I was like kind of scuba diving, but not really. I was kind of going down in like the 6. It was probably like 8 to 10 feet deep.
Mhm.
Because I love just going down and swimming. Because like you just can see dolphins and stingrays and all that. Barracuda, right past my face, terrifying.
Yeah.
I
That
like
sounds
the ocean.
awful.
I like the ocean, but it's kind of
I
scary.
have a funny wipeout story while snowboarding. Not as scary.
When you did that?
I didn't do this.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you
no,
did.
No.
We're gonna blame it on the snowboarding.
It wasn't during the snowboarding. No. It was broken while I was snowboarding, but it wasn't because of the snowboarding.
There you
Do
go.
you even know how you did that, by the way?
No.
That's so crazy to me. Like, we were talking about this in Advanced P. How do you not know that, like, part of your hand is just broken? Like, not even fractured, just completely broken.
Well, I don't know if because I know that it has like no blood vessels, so I wonder if that means it has like no nerves. Because they
But,
say,
like, I still
well,
feel like
the
something would have happened
doctor
for you to
said
be
they
like...
just had a basketball player come in whose hand had been hurting kind of like mine,
Mm-hmm.
so they just came in and it was right after the end of their season. And the kid came in, and sure enough, it was that same bone that was broken on me. He said a lot of times people don't even go to the doctor.
I feel like it sounds like it's more of like a funny feeling. Like it just feels funny.
Yeah, it only hurts if I like put my weight on.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, because the way you described it to me for those couple weeks, it didn't sound like it hurt at all. It just sounded like it was like almost just uncomfortable sometimes.
Yes.
That's exactly that same, like, feeling is exactly how this felt.
And
ACL.
that is so weird.
I know,
That
right?
is
Everyone
weird.
talks about how it's like the worst pain ever.
Yeah.
I think both times it just tore like straight through my nerves because it did not hurt. It just felt weird.
Yeah, it was just
And I just like,
discomfort.
well, because the second time I tore it, I knew how to stand on it.
Yeah.
Because like,
And it's like the second time you did it, you knew.
well, yeah, because it's like the first time I had no idea what it was. 2nd time, it's the same feeling. I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
But it's like it doesn't hurt. It just like it's just this weird.
funny.
Like you can tell you're losing feeling in it, and like you can tell you're like losing. I don't know, but it was weird. Not to like rush us, but we do need to wrap up soon.
Yeah.
I will say, any other like final comments from you guys? Just anything you want to.
Nothing.
Cheez-Its are overrated.
Oh, shut up.
And Nate, shut up.
You shut up.
All right, I do have one last segment that I did start,
All right.
and for
here we
both
go.
of you,
Here we go.
I will give you 45 seconds just to say whatever you want. This has had historically some pretty funny results from Duke. He complained about him not being in the right German class for 45 seconds.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, so you each get 45
That's like
seconds.
a 3-hour-long story we could tell.
So, whichever one of you wants to start.
Nate, you can start because I will close.
All right,
So
I
you
will go
cannot
ahead and
say
start.
anything again.
All right, whenever you're ready, just start.
Pretzels are not as good as Cheez-Its, first of all. Ice cream deserved to be in the finale. It just did. Ice cream is just that good. Snowboarding's awesome. I very highly recommend you pick it up if you've ever thought about snowboarding. It's a little bit expensive, but it's amazing. And yeah, that's about it.
You have 20 seconds left.
Well,
you can keep
I still
going.
have 20 seconds.
Keep yapping.
I will continue to yap. I don't know what I'm yapping about, but I am yapping.
Yeah.
Yap.
All right, no,
Yeah.
your time's done. I'm sorry. You were at 30 seconds, and you're just gonna say yeah. I'm not. All right, whenever you're ready.
I got it. Cheez-Its suck. And I will die on it. Like, they're horrible. Cheez-Its are awful. They are one of the worst snack foods ever invented. I was kind of tame during the bracket, but I am going to... Cheez-Its are horrible. I do not like them at all. I eat a Cheez-It and I'm just not happy. I'm just unhappy. Like, I just don't know why. It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't bring me joy like the pretzel does. Pretzels bring me joy when I eat them. Golf is amazing. And, Nate, all of your opinions are false. And I will end on that.
You have 10 seconds. We're gonna keep going.
Yep.
All right, no. Okay, we're done. All right, we appreciate you for watching. If you're still listening after an hour and a half, which is pretty crazy, but
It felt like 20 minutes.
yeah. Hopefully, we can get back into the groove of this, and yeah, that's it.